Hey, what's going on? You're tuned into the Daily Geek on SweetGeek.tv, and I am your host, Griffin Granberg, for November 14, 2008, episode 67 of the Daily Geek. Let's get to that geek news. Starting with story number one. Hey, Europeans, that's right, I'm talking to you. You are so lucky that you, today, will be able to get the BlackBerry Storm. That is, if you have Vodafone coverage. And very exciting because it was said to be released on the 14th. Of course, it is the 14th today, so congratulations to you. I look forward to seeing and hearing what you have to say about the BlackBerry Storm. Of course, here in the U.S., we'll be seeing it around the 21st, so very excited. I know very many people are excited about this phone, so... but you know what? Gotta move on. Story number two. Nokia is actually raining on the parade, or actually just making a realistic prediction that because of the crappy economy, that cell phones sales are going to be weaker in 2009. Now, this is nothing new or surprising since, you know, major companies, including like Best Buy, are lowering their forecast for profitability, or their profit, that is. So it's not super surprising to hear Nokia saying that 2009 not going to be as strong as originally thought. Story number 6. A lady is divorcing her husband because he was having a virtual affair in the game Second Life. Now, I know that's very awkward. I feel sad for people that escape their true life to, you know, for their second life, if you will. I always feel bad about that. I love to enjoy life, go out and do different things. But just kind of an interesting story that a lady caught her husband having a virtual affair in Second Life and is now divorcing him. Story number 4, eBay and StubHub are banning and taking down auctions and ads for inauguration tickets. That's right, because they don't even exist yet because you can only get those tickets a week before the inauguration. So they're not even in hand, so how can you post, you know, things saying that you have all these tickets? And B, it's free. You get it from your Congress people. That's where you get the tickets from. So the thing is, you know, there was a representative from California that said, hey, all these online, you know, ticket sale places, auction sites should be taking down these tickets because people shouldn't be profiting into the thousands and thousands of dollars for tickets for something that's free. So, you know what? And I happen to agree with that. I think there's a lot of scalpers out there doing some shady things, and I'm just glad that eBay, and of course StubHub, which is owned by eBay, is taking down these auctions and ads. Moving on. Story number 5, intense debate, which we talked about a few different times because, you know, one, they're just a really cool company that I saw demoed in Boulder, but two, because they were acquired by Automatic, which, you know, are the people behind WordPress. Well, they went back, they were public, then when they were bought, they went back into private beta, now they are back to public release. That's right, you'll be able to install Intense Debate on your blog, or any site that you really need commenting for, mostly blogs probably, but still, I'm very excited about this because, you know, my personal blog, griffingranberg.com, I haven't been able to build a comment feature because I've been so busy working with Sweet Geek TV. So I'm really excited to actually just, you know, add it right there into the blog and see what it can do. In fact, I've been commenting on a lot of different blogs that are actually running Intense Debate. And you know what? I like it. I like it a lot. You should definitely check it out, intensedebate.com. Moving on, story number 6, last story of the day. Microsoft is opening up Microsoft Store in the U.S. They did it in a few other markets worldwide, but now here in the U.S., Microsoft Store. Now, what is it? What are they selling? Pictures of autographed Bill Gates? I don't think so, at least not yet. Not yet. They're selling software, of course, and it's kind of a big deal because people have been predicting for a very long time that, you know, the boxes that you buy with the CDs and DVDs and stuff like that to install software is going to go to the wayside for downloads. And of course, it's always been available in, you know, these little smaller software companies, but to have someone as big as Microsoft, you know, do it, it's just kind of crazy. Of course, they're not getting rid of the boxes anytime soon. It's just a nice, more convenient way to buy software by just downloading it right there onto your computer. And there you have it. That is the geek news for November the 14th, 2008, episode 67 of the Daily Geek on SweetGeek.tv. I'm your host, Griffin Granberg, and before we go, question of the day, which you can comment on, you know, today or through the weekend, is it completely cheating if you are having a relationship on Second Life? Is that cheating? Do you count it as cheating? I'm very interested to hear what you have to say about this topic. Of course, I will let my feelings be known through your comments in the responses that I promised I will leave to you. And there you have it. Have a fantastic weekend, okay? I'm going to try to do the same, and I'll catch you right back here on Monday.